Do you ever speak Italian and think, why these still sound so English? Not because your grammar is wrong, not because you do not enough words, just because the sound still feels a bit English. That's what I want to help you with today. I've helped hundreds of learners sound clearer and more natural in Italian, and in this video I'm going to show you the 4 English habits that break your Italian, what to do instead, and the one thing most people miss. Let's start with the first habit. This is a big one. In English we often make vowels lazy. We blur them, we weaken them, we almost hide them. Italian is different. In Italian, vowels need to be clear. So when you say words like bene, domani, italiano, each vowel needs to be heard clearer. A lot of learners say these words with an English mouth. The mouth stays a bit lazy, the vowels lose their shape and the whole word sounds flatter. So instead of letting the word collapse, give the vowels a clean shape. Bene, domani, italiano. Bene, domani, italiano. That one little change already helps a lot, because English often hides vowels, Italian shows them. And once the vowels get clearer, another problem shows up. A lot of learners do not just blur the middle of the word, they also lose the end of it. This one is everywhere. A lot of people start the word well, then the ending just disappears. And that makes the whole thing sound more English straight away. In Italian, endings matter. Yes, for grammar, but also for sound. So when you say parlo tutto bene, stanco, finish the word. Do not let it fade away. Do not swallow the last vowel. Do not let the word fall asleep at the end. And let me say something here, because I know a lot of people worry about this. An English accent is fine. Really, it is. You do not need to sound like you were born in Rome. You do not need to fake another identity. The problem is not that you sound English. The problem is when English habits sneak into your Italian. That's what makes it sound heavy. And not finishing the word is one of the biggest ones. So before you worry about your accent, ask yourself something much more useful. Did I actually finish the word? That will help you much more. Now, let's go a bit deeper, because sometimes the word is finished, but it still sounds soft and blurry. That usually comes from this next habit. I'm not saying you need to hit every consonant hard. That will sound stiff. You just want them to be cleaner, more clear, less blurry, less mushy. Your T, P, B, M, N, L need shape, and double consonants matter too, because pala and palla are not the same. Sete and sette are not the same. English does not train your mouth to care about that in the same way, so of course a lot of learners miss it. That is normal. So the goal is not hit the consonants harder, the goal is make them cleaner. That is a big difference. But even when the vowels get better, and even when you finish the word, and even when the consonants are cleaner, there is still one thing that can keep the whole sentence sounding English. And that is the one most people miss. This is the big one. Sometimes a learner knows the word, they know the grammar, their pronunciation is not bad, and yet they still sound English. Why? Because the rhythm is English. They say Italian word by word, too flat, too heavy, too broken up. Italian usually flows more. The phrase needs to move as one piece. So instead of treating every word like its own little box, say the phrase as one unit. Come stai? Tutto bene? Mi piace. Parlo italiano. That already sounds different. Not because the words changed, because the rhythm changed. And this is where so many people get stuck. They worry about accent when they really we should be listening to the music of the phrase. That is where the real shift happens. So, to stop sounding English in Italian, focus on these 4 things. This is where your progress starts. Not with pressure, not with perfection, and not with trying to become someone else. Just with better habits. So, next time you speak Italian, do not ask yourself, do I sound Italian enough? Ask yourself, are my vowels clear? Did I finish the word? Are my consonants clean? Does the phrase flow? That question will help you a lot more. To make this work in real conversation, watch this video next. In that one, I'll show you how to stop overthinking when you speak so the words come out faster and with less panic. And remember, stick to Italian, and Italian will stick to you. Ciao!